send me a replays and I'll tell you what you did wrong. So I got like after 2 hours somebody already sent me his first replay, and I said to him that I'm gonna be only be able to do it on Saturday. Today is Friday, and I'm just like, came from work and wanted to do something, so I'm doing it right now. Okay, so the guy that said that his ass been kicked is this guy. His name is Asgard. Interesting position for everything. Okay, let's measure up. Okay, so then we had the Linux rush position. Huge numbers of infantry. Most Linux actually cost 10. That is not a lot of points. And on the other hand, he had a small number of infantry. He didn't take this area at all. Whoa, I was wrong. He's going into huge numbers of infantry also, with no ATGM, and his BRDM U is going forward. Okay, so one BTR died for nothing. And everyone died. BRDM Strela. Okay, dude. That's fine. So, economically, he's ahead. Okay, so dude, first of all, you're a TGM. Okay, you're a TGM in this position. Which kind of ATGM you chose to use? Let's see. Unload it, come on. Okay, his fighting position with all his infantry is, I have to say, quite good. Not too bad. There we go. He used Conkers. Okay, so Conkers is the 2,600 meters of ATGM. If I'm not mistaken, between this area to this area, it's under 500 meters. And the only option for him to actually shoot his longest range, I think it's here. So your Conker's position lacks so much of the advantage. It has a huge advantage against tanks, and you don't use it correctly. Like a tank comes out from here, he will be actually having more success rate of firing at you instead of you firing at him, because cannons shoot faster and get to the target faster. Their velocity is a lot faster than ATGM missiles, so we kind of beat the purpose. If you want to put a Conkers here in this area to close any tanks incoming, put here. Another thing, this area is important. He had leopards here. If you put Conkers here, and Conkers here, those leopards will melt like bunnies. Put also an infantry, 2 infantry position into this position. Also, everything will melt. Let's see what next you did. As you see, no long range AA. You have no support with tanks. For your Motolisk, no support of tanks to actually shoot down enemy infantry. So there it's like infantry against infantry. So the point with packed infantry, they're a lot better against tanks than NATO infantry, but they lack of power against other infantry. They have lower accuracy and lower rate of fire, which leads into a very weak infantry capacity of the pact. So always try to use them with tanks. Always, even if it's in close quarter combat, put a tank here. He'll shoot anything and will be fully safe against the enemy. Also, if you see that one motorless company doesn't help you out, the other change positions. Like this motorless doesn't shoot. You see, it doesn't shoot. You should have jumped him over. In base, you have a nice defense for all your stuff, but your MI8's not doing anything. Another MI8 that does nothing. Tunguska that does nothing. So it's kinda a waste. You got a buck, but it's not with your force. Understand defend enemy attacks from this position, but I don't know, it did nothing. You actually don't defend your... this is not a defense. Anybody can just land here or land here and you will never know about it. So or you need a recon helicopter in this position to scout anything, or you need something else, because this is not working well. Let's get the options of the sound lower, because my ears hurts already. Okay. Hey, what the fuck? I did save it. Audio. Okay. Let's slash forward. Okay, so he uses pure strength of infantry just to push you off here. At this point you should have already get your BRDMU into this position back. D55 in the open against leopards. Never a good sign. Your BRDM still here. AA is still here without any cover of infantry or tanks. Oh, you know what? One second, let's see what you saw. Yeah, now we will be able to see everything better. Like, maybe you saw something different, you know? Let's see. Stupid mouse. I hate this mouse sometimes. He's such a pain in the ass. Fucking Logitech. Making a good mouse, don't know how to make a fucking fucking software. Okay, so you saw leopard. You even shuddered it. You saw them trying to get in. You even tried to micro here, so you saw everything. You're seeing this, and you're choosing not to move. You already been hit here, and yeah. Better use a TGM not from forest. Better use them from buildings. Four shots already. Fifth shot. Fifth shot. Only one hit. Two hits. And that's it. Okay, so no recon in this area whatsoever. No recon whatsoever in this area. You have no recon helicopter whatsoever. Yeah. I will tell you already. Lose the fob, because any card of supply trucks gives you the same amount more ammunition than a fob, and also gives you the opportunity to use actually 100 points more in the beginning of the game. So that's right away. Lose the fob. Not worth it. Till they actually change the fob into a better unit. One of the suggestions are to actually make it resupply itself. Over time, the fob is not needed. It's a unit that can be killed. It's a unit that is big. Just not good. Spetsnaz can shoot his RPD only static. As you see, it says static under his name. The plum and static. So instead of using move command, use Q command. Press Q and press on a zone that you want to attack. It's called attack move, and the unit will move till it's engaged. The second it's engaged, that's it, he stops and shoots. That means that his Napalm rocket will actually shoot. And as you see, not even one Napalm shot, because they're still moving. A better choice would be to move them from town to town instead of in the open trying to move against 50 infantry. Spetsnaz are good, but you need to know your limits also. This is a waste of ammunition. Conquerors against an M113 is just a waste of ammunition. Oh, it's a BMP-2. I thought it's a BMP-1D. Yeah, so use tanks, use cover, use buildings, use recon. What else? This area is very important. Take it. Use our buildings for recon and for putting ATGM teams in that region. Don't forget to use all your extra stuff that you put in. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff to work on. That's kind of easy. Okay, then I'm just gonna post it. So that was the first one. I'm not doing too much. That's the end of the first replay. It's just there's not too many things to like explain here. It's like basic stuff that you need to use recon, put in units in the right places, put in supports using units with our support, infantry with tanks, even if you're in close combat of urban warfare. Zippos are sometimes good. I saw lately people that use artillery specifically into the point where the infantry building where that infantry is there, and just shoot that building. They actually figured out that you can actually shoot the building correctly, the building that the infantry actually right there shooting to be able to kill infantry inside zones of urban warfare. And what else? You have too much AA for the beginning. I would say you had a bug always in the back. Even if you saw him using airplanes against you, you didn't have a very good CV defense on your base, no recon cover on your base whatsoever, and so you had many points that are not spent but not used in game. What you want to do is spend money and use the units to the fullest. If you play 20 games and see that one unit didn't be used in 20 games, that means you should probably lose it and see what you can do differently. And for sure, take off that fob from your deck. It's nothing, it's dead weight. Just take it out. Well, happy to help.